And welcome back to Nancy's Neighborhood, and this is where you get out your pencil and your paper and write down anything that might just hit it with you and say, oh, I need to do that. And I'm going to tell you that yesterday, Monday the 22nd, the library started their summer reading program with their summer book fair, and it goes through the 31st in the regular library hours, and you can shop the summer reading book fair from yesterday through May 31st, and they'll have items for all budgets, reading levels, and interest, and your purchase supports youth services at your library. And then drop in on Wednesday the 24th for their book fair petting zoo at 4:30 in the community room to try before you buy. Now, I'm not really sure what this means, but I guess this means that you do hands-on experiences with whatever it is that's for sale, and you see if it fits with you. So that's the 24th at 4:30, and that's in the community room at the library. Again, I'll remind you all that the SPCA of Bradley County needs your help. They need people that are willing to foster animals. They're there for adoption if you want to adopt an animal. Also, they need contributions. They need volunteers. And so you can go online to SPCA of Bradley County, Tennessee.org and see what's available that you might want to do at the SPCA. Today, until 9 o'clock, you can go eat at Dos Bros and say Junior Achievement, and JA will get a percentage of each of your orders. And that is a really, really neat way, folks, to support Junior Achievement. And Junior Achievement has volunteers that go into all of our schools in the city and the county and in 5 counties and teach financial literacy to our students. And it's amazing, folks. We also do a reality check at a lot of our middle schools in those 5 counties, and it's amazing how many kids, when they get their assignment, now they get an assignment that they're a single mother with 3 children and they're making, $10 an hour. And they have to plan financially how they're going to do child care, transportation to work, insurance, all these other things. And then some people draw they're a CEO of a company and they're making $250,000 a year and they're not married and they have no children. So, they're the lucky ones that get to try to figure out what to do with all of their money. But it's real interesting how the kids go to the car dealerships and buy the Cadillacs, and it used to be the Hummers. The Hummers were big at that time. So these are programs that we bring into our schools so that our students can see what financial literacy is. And so many times after those reality checks and after those finance classes we teach in the school, the kids will come up to us and say, now I know why my mom didn't want me to get those $120 tennis shoes. I mean, it's real eye-opening to them. So Dos Bros tonight until 9 o'clock. When you order, say Junior Achievement, and JA will get a percentage of your food. Other activities happening at the library. Don't forget the Coloring Corner at the Saving Grace Cafe every Monday at noon, and it's a relaxing hour of coloring, and food and drinks are available to purchase at the cafe. The summer reading program I told you about, you can register at the library at one of the service desks, or you can go online to clevelandlibrary.org and sign up. Summer Reading 2017, Build a Better World. Zumba, and I've told you all about this too, Zumba is offered Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays at 8:10 in the community room. Now that's 8:10 in the morning, folks. I don't Zumba at 8:10 in the morning, but some of you all might. So that's an opportunity for you. On May 26th, the Crossover Book Club will meet at 7 o'clock in the evening to discuss the book First Life by Gina Showalter. And there's one more Monday left in this month to do Origami Adventures, and that's at 4 o'clock, and that would be next Monday. Now, Mark Lowry is going to perform at the Mount Olive Ministries on May the 25th, and I keep telling y'all about this because you all would really enjoy Mark. The general admission tickets are $25, VIP seating is $35, and the concert begins at 7, and the tickets are being presented in conjunction with the Salvation Army Youth Program, and they're available at the Inman Coffee Shop, inmancoffee.com, or you can get them at the White Wing Bookstore or the Inman Coffee at the Bradley Square location. So that might be something you want to do. Now on the 27th, Saturday the 27th, the Cruise In around the courthouse and all around downtown will be happening. And on this one, you know, Melissa just said rain or shine, but we can't say that on the cruise in because these people that own these cars, folks, if it looks the least bit like it's going to rain, they may not be there because these are cars that they have worked and spent a lot of money to bring up to the quality that they wanted them to be, and they don't want them sitting out in the rain. So Saturday, May the 27th will be a cruise-in day. It starts at 1 o'clock, but usually the cars start pulling in 9 o'clock in the morning so they can get good parking places. And so if you want to be there for that, I mean, we have had as many as 700 cars downtown for the cruise-in. So if you want to come by and see some classic cars, this is the time to do it. Now, on May the 29th, the annual Memorial Day tribute will be held at the Courthouse Plaza beginning at 10:30. And I've had several people, I had Steve on, I had Joe on to talk about what's happening there. So the Bill Norwood Veteran Service Award will be presented there. The roll call of veterans who have passed away this year will be read. And the speaker is Air Force Colonel retired Charles Murray. And I read about him in the Banner Sunday. Great accolades on this gentleman. And he is going to be the speaker, and that starts at 10:30. Be sure you take a lawn chair. Again, you're out in front of the plaza at the courthouse on concrete or on asphalt. So if you don't want to stand up, this usually lasts about an hour and a half. So there will be special things there. There'll be a band. There'll be trumpeters. There'll be color guard, all kinds of special things that will be happening. And then that evening at the Greenway, the Cleveland Pops will host a concert. It starts at 7 o'clock, and be sure you bring a lawn chair for this because the ground gets hard out there. And I attended this event last year. They play patriotic music. They do a recognition of the 4 branches of service and then the Coast Guard, which is actually part of the Treasury Department. But those 5 branches are recognized in music, and they have singers and they have readings, and it is very patriotic and wonderfully attended. So take your lawn chair and go on out there. The concert starts at 7. Now, Melissa told you about the First Friday festivals, and the first one of those is June the 2nd at the Courthouse Square. And here again, folks, let me tell you, bring a lawn chair. That asphalt is hard and hot, so you don't want to sit on it. You want a lawn chair for that. And 2 great bands will be convertible. We'll kick it off, and then Storytellers from 7 to 7:30, and then Entice, and that's for our first one of those. And then the opening of the back alley gallery, which should be great. And then Marilyn told you about Truesdale's Summer Nights musical, which will be the 2nd and the 3rd, and those start at 7 with the doors opening at the Bradley Fine Arts Center at 6:30, and tickets are $10. But if you want the premier tickets for $25, call 479-7130. You might want to call there or go to truesdaleschool.org and get your tickets. Because there may be some tickets left at the door. Probably none of those prime tickets will be left at the door, but there may be some $10 tickets. And then the Southeast Tennessee Veterans Home Council 8th Annual Golf Tournament will be held at Chattanooga Golf Course on Saturday the 3rd. It's a shotgun start starting at 8. And I don't know whether they have any spaces available or not, but you can call Joe Davis at 728-7149. Joe's down at the Veterans Affairs office at the courthouse, and he can tell you whether or not there are any more places for a team. But it's a shotgun start, which means there'll be 18 teams, a team at each teeing off, and they'll rotate around. So I do know there's a $10,000 prize for a hole-in-one on number 8. I wish I was still playing golf and playing that day. Not that I could get the hole-in-one, but anyway, it's a thought. Alzheimer's education program is planned for June the 6th from 2 till 7:30 at Westwood Baptist Church on Georgetown Road. And to register, you can call 423-265-3600. And then, now this is out a month ahead, folks, but you know how time runs away with us. The Oak Grove Schools Reunion Committee is planning their 58th reunion to be held on July 23rd at the school cafeteria. And any student who attended Oak Grove from 1956 to 63 is invited. Now, 56 to 63 is invited. And brunch will be served, but they need for you to make a reservation. Tickets are $15, and they must be purchased in advance. Anytime you have an event where food is served, then you need to let these people know how many people to plan to feed. And so you must do this in advance. And the checks, the $15 checks, can be mailed to Fike Randolph Funeral Home, 2415 North Ocoee Street, and that zip is 37311. And there's several numbers that the guys will put up on their weekly calendar that you can call if you want any information about this. But that's the classes from 1956 to 63 that they're going to have their 58th reunion at Oak Grove Elementary School. And that's a great little school. In fact, I'll be there tomorrow night for their 5th grade graduation, which will be in the Bradley Fine Arts Center. And folks, if you've never been to the Bradley Fine Arts Center, this is a wonderful facility that has been made available through the Bradley County Schools. It's part of Bradley High School. Lindsay Bell does her performances there, but a lot of the presentations and everything that go on at Bradley High School happen there. It's not large enough for Bradley graduation. I did Bradley graduation Saturday morning, and there was a lot of people. And then Thursday night before, I did Walker Valley, and Bryce, my producer, was the director for Walker Valley's graduation. And I haven't talked to Bryce to see if everything went the way he thought it should, but everything went fine for me. I just stood there and shook hands with 344 students that came across the stage and got diplomas. And at Bradley, I think it was 378 students came across the stage and got diplomas. So those two events were just awesome, folks. So now our seniors are graduated. And now if we can get the rest of our 5th graders graduated and moved on to middle school, we're going to be doing great. Went to Goal Academy's graduation Saturday evening. 34 students from Goal Academy graduated, and that was wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And a lot of parents were there to help the kids, and it was a great event. So I think I've tried to get to everything that I could. I'm going to plan better next year as a board member. One night I had 5 things on the same night, and I got to 2 of them. So as a Bradley County School Board member, I'm going to try to plan better next year as these things go on. But anyway, this has been a great program today, folks. I appreciate you all being with us for Nancy's Neighborhood. And we will not have another show this week, and I will not be having a show on Memorial Day because Bryce and Josh and Jay and I are going to take the day off. Yay, rah. But Wednesday will be my Friends of the Children Luncheon for Holston United Methodist Home in Greenville, and that will be at First United Methodist Church. Those tickets are already sold out, but I think Jay is going to be there to tape or to do it live. I'm not sure how that's working. So that will be my other show this week. So I won't see you all for about a week and a half, but we will be back on the next Wednesday, which will be in June, right, Bryce? Yeah, the first Wednesday in June. So, no, wait, maybe that's May 31st. Anyway, we will be back, so don't get disappointed if you're not seeing Nancy's Neighborhood for the next few days. But be sure you watch us, folks, and support our sponsors because they pay the bills. And this has been a great day today, folks, and thank you all so much. And so, bye-bye.